Hello and welcome everybody out there in D&D land. I hope you're all having a fantastic Saturday start to your weekend. I don't know about where all you are, but out here it is beautiful. Nice weather. Perfect day to stay quarantined. Before we jump into the action, everybody, don't forget that if you are enjoying this content to like, comment, and subscribe. If you want to see more stories of Exandria or for the Empire or her people, or if you would like to play with us, consider joining our Patreon, where you'll be able to join our Discord server and get onto a waiting list to join any of our open slots that are available. As it just so happens, we have several slots available right now, so if you are interested, definitely reach out and let me know. Hello, everybody. So, Kai, tell us what happened last session.
Last session, our teleporting gets us to Whitestone. Terran seems to be fairly well known around there, and unfortunately, we come across this Slayer's cake, and guy rolls a really low charisma and stuffs out on Sweets, and to the point where he's bouncing around and teleporting later on. Everyone else goes shopping, and then Taryn was going to go do some hunting.
Yeah, that covers the bulk of it, other than the fact that you guys all murdered a dwarf on accident. When you traveled here.
Oh!
The dwarf who came with you all and could not survive the bonk on the head as well as the force damage from a failed roll on the table. But don't worry, that's not on any of your consciences, is it? I don't think so. No. So, anyways, Taryn, you stand up with the assistance from your mother and walk over towards the door, where you see that there's already about 3 or 4 other, well, tribe members that joined you out here. And, as per usual, all of you immediately become incredibly silent. And all of them look at your guns very standoffishly.
Yeah, give me a moment. And she'll go back upstairs and knock on the door where a lot or is everyone staying in the one room?
Yeah.
Or is it she'll knock on the door to that?
Alright. Kai and Sneak, you might want to change your display name to Sneak. Both of you are sleeping. Oana, wide awake.
I'll open the door.
Yeah, there's we're going on a practice run. And well, a silent practice run. And these aren't silent. Alana, would you mind watching my guns for me? Please don't mess with them. But just make sure that they're kept safe and.
Of course I can do that.
If you do fire them, I will know.
I assume as much. I promise you I will do everything in my power to not have them fired.
Appreciate it, and especially beware of Kai touching them. Please.
I'll keep my eyes on him.
What? Kai mumbles from the bed.
Shh, go back to sleep.
I
Was that
appreciate
about touching someone?
Darling, just and she like sets them like in the corner, like way far away from Kai, like trying to just like keep them very nondescript.
Kai watches it with one crusty eye and then doesn't care anymore and just passes back out of the bed.
Fair. That is fair. So, Taryn, you go back downstairs. Do you have any type of weaponry on you at all?
I have my knives and my whip and my rapier and my masterwork longbow.
Okay, cool. So you have a longbow. That's fine. Yeah.
Yeah.
So, you go downstairs, and everybody is already waiting outside of the door for you. And your mother has begun a ritual. You recognize the ritual is that of the summoned predator. Something that only your clan is fully aware of, is supposed to empower the individuals participating in it with exceptional fluidity of movement. And it is a secret that they keep hidden from any outsiders, never sharing this with anybody. And as the ritual comes to an end, you do notice the moon shines very brightly above before cascading out of view completely. Then you all take off. Like a bunch of fucking ninjas, you jump onto walls and through the trees, swinging around as you please, and running through this forest with the knowledge of it like it is the back of your hand. Even as you are running, leaving very little traces other than disturbed branches of snow or the very infrequent footprint of a stumble from one of the less experienced individuals. Taryn, I would like you to give me a acrobatics check to see how well you kept up with your family, even though you have not done this run in many, many years. 25. You managed to keep up with most of the individuals running with you. Only a couple of them falling a bit behind, but they aren't far enough that they're going to get lost or lose track. You do take note that even Penelope has been taking participation in this hunt. And as you are moving across the sides of the snowy banks and up a few stray hills, you eventually get to the peak of one of these mountains. Looking down at it and looking through the entirety of the forest as everybody scans. This is where everybody is supposed to prove their predatory instinct and has to track down, well, the biggest kill. And everybody does it individually. So, give me a survival check, as everybody else does the same.
I'm going to go ahead and use my game advantage on this. We don't want to look bad for the family.
Sure. 18's not bad. You look around the area and you watch as everyone else immediately kicks into gear and shoots in every direction. You and Penelope are the last up on top of this mountain, watching around, and even Penelope picks up her direction as she quickly slides down the side of this mountain and disappears into a cave, not very far underneath it. Through the woods, you start taking note of some of the things that you forgot that you knew how to do. The stray branch towards the top that is bent sideways, suggesting that a bird perched upon it recently. The disturbed holes surrounding the edges and the bottoms of the tree, suggesting burrowing creatures that have been excavated by other larger predators. And as you look around carefully, you do see, not very far into the forest, that there is a brown bear.
Would I recognize it as the same bear from earlier?
No, that was not Yugi. You're on a completely different mountain at this time.
Okay, I just wanted to be sure I didn't want to kill
That's not Yugi. That's not Yugi.
All right, I will start to hunt the bear.
So, go ahead and give me a stealth check. You easily slide down the side of the mountain all the way to the base and scurry up a tree where you find a nice little foothold for yourself, anchoring your back up against it, and then realizing, wait, you don't have to support your body against something heavy. You're not shooting your big gun. You're shooting a bow and arrow, which is significantly easier on your body. So, you scurry down this tree yet again and find a wider branch from a different one that you can position yourself widely to aim at it. And currently it appears to be shoving its one arm into a hole, and you watch as it pulls out this fox that is trying to fight as much as it can before it very easily crushes the fox.
I'm actually going to use one of the uses of the poison on the arrow and go for it.
That will make the meat unedible.
Oh shit, that's true. So no, we're going in.
Alrighty.
Without it.
Go ahead and take your first 2 shots.
Advantage because it's surprise?
Yeah.
Okay, and I'm going to use sharpshooter.
So -5 to hit, +10 to damage. That's not -5.
I have it checked on the thing. So,
I mean, it's just not calculating -5. It's
Okay,
going to
so
calculate it
22.
into damage, but it's still 22 hits a brown bear.
Yeah.
Ooh, weak on damage. That is not tremendous amounts of damage. As the arrow sinks into it, the brown bear does still stand, and it lets out a very loud roar against the area. Go ahead and take your second shot. No longer advantage.
I'm gonna keep sharpshooter up. Do I still have sneak attack or
No,
on the second attack?
No, you don't.
Okay.
You're not that type of rogue.
There we go. So 22 again.
22 hits. Go ahead and roll your damage.
18.
18 more will do it. As it lets out that roar for just the briefest of moments, putting its neck up to look around for you, you take that opportunity to fall out of the tree and shoot it directly through the neck, stopping it from crying or screaming and causing it to fall backwards and bleed very quickly. What do you do?
I'll hop down and using a dagger, I'll finish it off so it doesn't suffer.
Alrighty. Very quickly, right underneath the jaw. Now comes the fun part, taking this back.
And I'm gonna take the fox with me too.
Okay. So, how do you transport a brown bear that weighs 1,200 pounds?
Slowly?
Give me an athletics check.
Do you have polymorph?
Nope.
Terran
I am
doesn't
not-
spellcast.
I have no spells.
Terran assassinates and kills things. Roll it down the mountain. No, the problem is you have to go up the mountain to roll it down the mountain.
Right. So the fox gets stuffed in the bag.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
we're just
You're
like,
running, trying to push this thing, and it's not budging. It's not budging. This thing is way too fucking heavy for you to move.
fuck.
If
And she's
only
just
you had
like,
a portable hole.
right? How far of a run am I away from the because I'm like I'm like, I wonder if people would hate me if I woke them up to help me bring back this bear.
Well, no. So your family and your clan are the individuals participating in this. This is hunt what you can and see what you are capable of handling by yourself type of ordeal.
Gotcha. Okay.
Now, the other aspect of that is your family has a strong respect towards nature, which means you're not allowed to waste this.
Right.
You killed it, it has to serve a purpose.
I'm just gonna keep trying. Like, she will be there all night if she has to.
All right, give me another athletics check. 10.
Shit, man.
All right, you rolled it onto one side.
Just 1,000 more of these. Let's go.
Alrighty. After about an hour or so of doing this, Enfina kind of just sits against a branch on one of the trees, watching you. Well, you have been gone for quite a while, haven't you?
I have.
She leaps down the tree, grabs the rope on your side, ties it around the neck, gashes 4 large cuts into the creature near its bottom area, and then begins trying to hang it and allow gravity to drain it.
I'll help get it pulled up.
In case you forgot, blood in these creatures is about 1/8 of their weight. Getting rid of all of that does nothing but give the soil a bit more nutrition. The intestines and everything else like that we don't need either, which will subtract about half, well, a quarter of its weight on top of that. And she just walks you through the steps of gutting the animal properly in order to actually transport it. You dig a hole for the intestines, putting them all in there, and get yourself incredibly dirty. And you're like, "Yep, this is what it was like.
Home. This is home."
Yep, all the fun parts. And after you're done doing that, eventually in time, individuals who were out hunting all reconvene in this area now that it's steaming from the innards of a bear inside of the snowy caps. It's very easy to find where you are under that circumstance. And a few of them just start chuckling at themselves, looking at you. But notably, when you look around, somebody did catch a fox as their kill. That is what they hunted. Somebody else found a 4-point buck, which they have over their shoulders that they're carrying. Some people in your clan are actually very strong. You're just not one of them.
No.
And then, as you see everybody else, you notice that Penelope's not here.
Where's Penelope? I saw her take off.
Don't know. She's probably doing something similar to us.
I worry about that one sometimes.
Yes, as do I. She's far too curious about books. As if there's anything to be gained from that over real-world experience.
sometimes. Would someone just check on her for me? I'm concerned.
As you kind of say that, you do hear, "No need," as you look back, and coming from the direction of the mountain, since she slid into a cave, you do see Penelope currently dragging a sled that seems to be makeshift from bark of the trees. And on that sled appears to be a brown bear, slightly smaller than yours.
Well,
Sorry, it takes you a little longer to gut it when you're doing it yourself.
well, seems I was worried for no reason.
Yeah, no reason. Penelope, be respectful. She's been with society a little too long. See what happens to you if you spend too much time with them? She rolls her eyes.
Yeah, well, when you're quarries other people, sometimes you can't. You lose your touch.
Are you still hunting other people?
This time it's people who aren't respecting the natural way of things.
Oh. And I suppose that's who we're hunting tomorrow?
Yes.
Good. And,
Yep. Having human sacrifices and bringing people back from the dead. And it's not right.
No, I would have to agree with you. Not right at all. And Infina helps Penelope drag the sled over towards this area, and then releases the rope from the tree and just lets your carcass slam on top of the other one. All right, the two of you are going to drag that back. We'll go on up ahead.
See you in a little while.
And they all jump into the trees and take off up the mountain, returning back to Whitestone.
Alright, Penelope, let's get this back to the estate then.
Yep. I need another athletics check. We'll consider her helping you on this, even though she is dragging it her part herself. Okay, that's a lot better. Yeah. You're gonna have to go around the mountain to actually drag it back. There's not much choice in this. You two are not physically capable of dragging two large bears up a steep mountain by yourselves. You just can't. There are physical limitations despite dice rolls.
Right.
So as you start going around the mountain and traveling, Penelope starts having a nice little conversation with you. Well, nice is subjective. So, what's it like?
Depends on where you are.
How do you mean?
The Empire is rigid, judgmental, and unforgiving.
Okay.
There are rules there about the way you dress and the way you act, and
So you have to blend in better. Camouflage.
in a way. But once you start, sometimes that becomes who you are.
Yeah, but actually doing it, how does that, what's it like?
Well, I have a few clothes with me from there if you'd like to.
No, I meant killing people. I overheard everyone else talking about what you've been doing.
It depends on who and why.
Well, why do you kill them? Not just the people we're hunting, but the other ones. A few of the folk think it's just for the money.
Some of it is, but I have never taken a contract that I didn't believe was helping someone somewhere.
Do they look
They
afraid
are-
when you kill them up close?
The way I work is usually at a distance.
Ah, so you don't have to feel it. She nods
No.
like, yeah, I understand.
But there have been those that have gotten messy and up close. There are people who tell you it's the same as hunting a bear or something like that, but it's not.
Well, if we're going to hunt all these bad guys, I might have to kill someone tomorrow. Not sure how I feel about that.
It changes you.
Yeah.
Think about it. There's a difference in killing to protect your home and going out to find someone to kill.
Not quite sure. I guess I'll have to find out tomorrow.
Or I'm sure Infina won't mind if you said you were staying at their estate to keep it safe.
What? No. No, I'm not doing that. No. We're all going out. We're all doing it together. I chose to stay here. These are our people. We do it together.
Then view it as that you're helping your people.
All right. And by the way, does everybody from the Empire smell?
No, that's just Kai.
Oh, I wasn't sure which one it was. I just assumed it came from all of them.
No, it's Kai.
Oh, okay. I mean, honestly, the best thing about Whitestone is these baths they have.
I understand. The Menagerie Coast itself has oh god, I couldn't even tell you how many times I'd been to the one that they put flowers and had fresh fruit everywhere. Just there is a certain bit of luxury in the cities I do enjoy.
Don't tell Infina, but I may have asked someone in town to turn on the hot water in our estate.
Your secret is safe with me, and I thank you for it.
Basement shower. She nods. Whitestone, being as progressive as it is, has heated plumbing available.
Mm-hmm.
Percival was a genius. Everyone else just supported him. Sorry, I very clearly have a bias towards Percy. He was by far the best.
Yeah. And just so you know, too, I may have to hop off in a few minutes because animal services is for the next door. So.
Okay, yeah. Would it only be for a few minutes, or would it be long term?
I don't know. I think they're going to check everything out there. I don't know if they're going to come by and speak to me or not. But
Yeah. We'll see. Alrighty. So, you track back to the estate, and once you get out front of it, you see that all of the other animals have been hung from trees and starting to get gutted, skinned, tended to properly, and watching, all of them commit to this. They are killing the animals. There's no getting around that. But they're not losing any aspect of the animal in doing this. They are treating it completely with respect, with mercy. They do not... None of the animals were harmed in a way that they had to suffer for more than a few moments. I mean, you'd imagine your bear probably suffered the longest, and that was because you're not used to being within 100 feet to kill something.
Yeah, it's like, oh shit, I gotta move.
Yeah. Fuck. Stab. But they all begin tending to that, and Infina does walk back over. All right, well, don't wash yourselves off. We need to smell like the forest if we're going to do this tomorrow. And go get yourself some rest. We'll have a group of 5 to go out with you. Infina, I'm coming too. Are you sure? You may have to kill someone. Yes.
And I should add that there is another of our party who's keeping eyes on the situation. His name is Reginald. He's a little short for a human, has a beard, pristine white gloves, very noticeable. If you happen upon him, as much as I may want to put an arrow through his neck, please don't.
Okay. So, go rest up. We'll have some jerky for the trip and probably some venison for breakfast.
Perfect.
And they all keep tending to the animals outside over the next few hours or so, and you go back upstairs, and, well, you do have to share that room with all of your companions.
She's just gonna sit in the middle in trance. Just like, I'm getting everyone back for all the...
Oh, Anna, you do see Taryn come in.
Well,
Yes?
actually, after she left, once I knew she was gone, I'll give her a few, like 30-ish minutes or so to get away. I am going to leave the weapons in the room, and I'm just going to walk through the manor and search for 2 things: a wine cellar and a bath.
Roll me an investigation.
Okay. Investigation.
Okay. You find a couple of, like, wash tubs that aren't fully cleaned out in individual rooms, which, I mean, unless you wanted to go out in the middle of this freezing cold weather to one of the wells to get water into them, probably not a great idea. So you keep looking. You know, somebody probably prepared a bath and just left it. I mean, more than likely. So you travel down into the basement, and you do find that there is a wine cellar, which is trashed right now. There's quite a few. Huh. Am I still here, everybody?
Mm-hmm.
No.
Yeah.
Well, my
Yes.
internet's telling me that I'm not, but okay. What was I saying? Oh, yes.
The wine cellar destroyed.
The wine cellar looks completely ransacked and destroyed. Like, everybody discovered it, took what they wanted, and drank right next to it and just dropped the bottles on the floor. There's only about 5 or 6 bottles still remaining there. However, next to that, there appears to be some type of room that you notice has some moisture on the walls made of tiling and such, and one of those, it looks like a spigot, but it's hanging up high, and it has a whole bunch of little holes.
I was going to say, just for time, fun of timing, Kai decided to wash up for once, since they need everyone to smell like the forest tomorrow.
Sure. So, Kai, you go across the hall, and you're like, this is a tub of water. It's fucking freezing. Like, it is frigid cold. That water is 35 degrees.
Yeah, he's tough.
Sure, okay. I don't care how tough you are, my answer's no. Like, but anyways,
So-
Alana, you see this odd contraption.
That's weird. Why doesn't this place have a bath?
Well, people have wash tubs, just not like a full bath.
Yeah, I still think it's weird though, because like this is a huge place, and Oana's like, wait, why isn't there a built-in way to clean yourself? Because she doesn't know what a shower is.
Yeah.
I'm gonna grab a bottle, one of the remaining bottles. I'll dust it off, make sure it hasn't turned to vinegar. I'm going to go back to the room and retrieve the guns, because I need to at least keep them away from certain people. And I'm going to go to one of those wash basins, and I would like to use prestidigitation to undisgustify it.
Sure, super bleach.
Yeah, and it says I can also heat up liquids with it. Can I heat it up to the point at which it's comfortable?
What's the size of liquid you can heat up with it?
Let me pull it up. One cubic foot.
I mean, that wouldn't do very much for this entire little wash.
Can I do it over and over again?
Well,
Or
I
can
mean-
use control flame.
Control flame would heat it up a little better, yeah.
Okay, I just wanted to get it to like a comfortable warmness,
So as you roll it over, immediately steam emanates outwards and fills this entire room, which also warms you up a little bit.
Good. Because we walk through the cold ass forest, like nothing is better than taking a warm bath after like being outside in the cold all day.
For the sake of comedy, Kai, you do scrub yourself off in a different basin. Oana, when you come back up, that's the basin you find and you clean. It was way dirtier than you remember.
I was like, oh, that's disgusting. Did someone? Never mind.
Is that a whole toenail? Like, yeah, exactly.
But I'm just going to, get undressed and soak for a while, and I'm going to examine the guns.
Roll
What do they
me
look like?
Roll me an investigation.
FK sec.
I have actually a picture on Pinterest. I will put it in the group chat.
Okay. Are you putting in an NPC pics, PC pics?
PC pics.
Very well. Lunasec, thank you for the follow. Really appreciate it. Ooh. So they appear to be a black base metal with gold trimming that looks like it's only aesthetic. It serves no other purpose than that. Little flintlock pistols. Except they have 4 chambers on it, right? How many rounds can you shoot before reloading on them?
I think it is 4.
Yeah. I was about to say, you don't have a 6er yet. You don't have a pepper box.
Oh, no, I don't have a pepper box, no.
Pepper box has a larger failure ratio. And as you're like holding it and looking in the barrel, it's like, yeah, there's something shiny down there, all right. That must be the thing that shoots people. So that's the arrow. Like, anybody
Oh,
watching
there's
this,
a big one.
never look down the barrel of a gun, ever.
Yes.
And then you
I
look
don't
at
think
the.
Oana has seen Terran use it before.
Have you?
You were
Because-
you were incapacitated.
Yeah,
I was
that's
And
right.
invisible.
paralyzed with face down in the dirt. And then when y'all went to fight what's his face at Reggie's, I was off doing a distraction.
Yeah.
So I've never
You-
actually seen Taryn used them.
All you know is she's super proud of them for some reason. Like, these must be her magical focuses. That's it. Yeah.
There's something's focus.
Yeah. But
And the outside, is it metal or wood?
metal.
Okay. I'm just gonna turn them over, look them up and down, really sort of like, I don't know, pay attention to the detailing of it. Try to like appreciate how much effort went into them, that type of thing. And I'm gonna ask my little friend, do you know how these work?
I have no idea. But it looks fun. Look, it has a little tail.
It does.
Give me a just give me an intelligence check, Oana.
Intelligence. Wait, that's a saving throw.
Yep, just check. 9. You do look at the tail, and like it dingles. It dingles a little bit. It's kind of fun.
Now, what part is the tail?
That's the trigger.
Oh.
It kind of looks like a little tail in there, like, or a tail.
Yeah, a front tail.
Yeah, it dingles a little bit. Jiggles. Give me a dexterity check. Let's just see if you're clumsy or not.
Okay, dexterity.
Taryn, as you're about to walk upstairs, you do look, and there's like...
Wait, this isn't immediately... How quick did she freaking kill the bear and jog it back?
That was only a couple of hours, but how long did it take you to walk through this entire estate and then into the wine cellar and look at things curiously?
I mean, probably not a couple of hours.
Pretty big estate.
Like, you can... I know,
you can also
but
hear
still.
a gunshot from a long way away.
I mean, I there's certain things that I was planning on doing before she got back, whether I fired it or not.
Okay. Well, for the sake...
Like, she might hear it a few miles away.
Oh, she absolutely will. Okay, cool. She absolutely will hear it a few miles away. So yeah, on your way back, Taryn, you do hear what sounds like a very large cannon firing. And, well, your guns sound completely different than the guns that they use here, and you're one of the few people who would discern that difference.
That was a pistol and not a pepper box. Oh.
That was not a pistol, that was your big gun.
Oh, that was my musket?
Yeah.
Oh, fuck, that was a musket.
What the hell was
She's
that?
just like,
Yep. When you get back, you have that quick conversation with your mom, just going, yep, walking up, and you see there's, like, smoke filling up one of the windows on the upper floor and spilling out of a hole. Oana, you were lucky enough not to shoot yourself, but when you push the trigger a little too far, apparently something shoots out of it, and it just shot straight through the roof, very loudly. Kai and Sneak, you both wake up.
Ooh, well, I'm naked right now.
Don't worry, it'll be an anime scene. All of your bits are covered with the steam. You're good.
Okay, good. I'm going to grab my clothes. I'm going to hop out of the thing, and I'm going to, with them in my hands, I'm going to cast a gaseous form.
That you begin casting gaseous form.
I mean, it's an action.
Is it? I thought it was a minute.
No, it's an action.
You're a really shit escape spell if it was a minute.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm thinking of cloud form or whatever it's called.
Oh yeah,
We're all
Wind
fart clouds.
Walker.
Yeah.
Yeah, Windwalk.
So you you grab all of your things. Are you grabbing the guns?
Yes.
Okay, and boop, you're now gas inside of a
I'm going
steam-filled
to-
room.
Yes, I'm going to flow back to the room very surreptitiously.
Meanwhile, I'm running around like crazy trying to find where that my fucking gun is.
Well, this would have been right after it fired. I wasn't gonna wait
Yeah.
for you to get back. I was out of there.
But it matters if
jumping up.
Kai and Sneak want to do anything, because you definitely wake up when you hear a gunfire.
Yeah.
Neither of
Sneak
you
would-
are that conditioned yet.
Oh. I mean, could Sneak immediately tell which direction it came from? Was it
Near. Your
Yeah.
ears are ringing.
Oh, God.
Kai's just walking around with a pastry while chewing on a pastry, looking around casually.
Soaking wet as well.
Yeah. With a bat towel around his waist, sure.
Did you piss off Talon again?
When did I piss off the first time?
What? Where did the shooting come from? That's not a good sound.
I don't know. That way, he kind of waves in a general direction
Right. Okay.
and eats another bite of the pastry.
I'm going to go have a look. Are you coming with me?
Sure.
Alright.
Good.
And he tightens the towel around his waist tighter.
Your gaseous form is literally you as a gas. Correct? Okay. Both of you notice
It's like moisture. It's like a cloud, a misty cloud.
Alright, so it's you but a gas, because clouds are gases.
Technically, they're vapors.
Clouds are gases. So, the two of you, as you are standing, starting to investigate, you see an Owana-shaped gas just fade into the room, eyes wide. It's kind of difficult to see, but considering it's a small room and Kai's passive is decent, yeah, they notice.
Oh,
I'm just going to float back to where I was sitting before.
What the fuck is that?
I'm actually going to float over to Kai and put one finger on his lips.
And it fades through your lips.
Shh. I can't talk or anything, but
Yeah.
I think he'll get the idea.
yeah.
And then I'm going to do this with my amorphous, cloudy appendage. I'm trying to get them to turn around. I don't know if they'll understand.
Kai's just staring at her, waves off the misty finger.
Yeah,
Okay,
Sneak
fine.
cocks
They're
an
not
eyebrow like, the
Can I-
fuck is going on?
Can I recognize her?
Oh yeah, it looks like Owana. And it looks like Owana naked, holding guns.
Steve's just gonna shake his head and turn around and go back to bed. Nah.
Were you watching me take a bath?
I'm going to revert my form because I can't talk as a cloud.
Yep.
Y'all mind a bit? Turning around, close your eyes, avert your gaze, blind yourself.
Were you watching me take a bath?
No, Kai, I wasn't, but unfortunately I found your leftovers. I'm going to get dressed very quickly, put on all my normal clothes. Whew, well, turns out that these things are a little bit dangerous. So yeah, if Taryn asks, I did not watch them at all, and I went and did something else.
And
but
the gunshot?
there was a monster. I had to kill it.
Sure, Kai says, and somehow he manages to pull the pastry out of the towel.
It's a donut.
Sneak cocks an eyebrow. Just like,
Ooh.
whatever. I have nothing to do with this. If Talon tries to
some?
skin you, I will not try to stop her. Good night.
You want some, and he pulls off a piece of donut and hands it out to him.
Sneak, would you like donut?
And can we just say it's at that moment that Taryn busts in covered in blood and ichor?
Sure.
I dropped the
But-
guns.
This is why I have nothing to do with this.
Roll me a percentile roll, Luana. Let's see if they, or just roll me a d20. Let's see if they misfire from dropping them.
Oh,
God, Taryn, you smell horrible.
Okay, that's not
Get
low
shot
enough.
in the ass.
That's not low enough to misfire.
What happened with my musket?
There was a battle.
I don't know, but Wanda was here the whole time.
And were my guns here the whole time?
I don't know. I wasn't watching your guns. Donuts?
Crazy story about all of that. I'm sure you're very tired from your hunt. We'll go over it later. Why don't you get some rest? Here are your guns. I will inform you of our epic battle once you've rested.
I'm wide awake right now. You might as well tell me. She says as she's picking up everything and like examining them to see if anything needs fixed.
How closely are you examining them?
Very.
One of the things I was going to do with them was I was going to carve my name on each of them very surreptitiously and difficult to find.
Your
In a
plans
place
got
where
fucked
All
up
of
a
your
little
characters
bit.
have a death wish.
Yeah. Your plans went a little wrong somewhere. I'm not sure where.
Okay. I was just supposed to be a little surprise for the next time that she, like, I don't know, cleaned it or something.
The fuck?
Little heart next to it. So
Taryn,
the
you
thing
really should
is,
get a bath.
you should really give someone instructions on how to hold them before you give someone something like this.
I hadn't been over that with you.
No.
All right. All's forgiven. That is on me then. She picks up the musket and reloads it and
No misfire, no mechanism broke, nothing like that. It looks like nothing went wrong. It just fired.
right. This part here is the trigger. That's what sets it off. Sure, that was something you learned through experience, but
Also, there might be, just thinking about it, there might be a hole in the roof.
where?
I just arches
In the
the
back.
bow, eating a bear claw.
Where did you find that? You know what? Forget it. I don't want to know.
Wholeness of body has a whole new purpose.
Well, it's good to know. I wasn't actually sure what these things did. I saw you carrying them around and cleaning them every now and then. Very interesting device. I'm very impressed. And goodbye, and I run away.
She runs down the hall into the bathroom, opens it up, and closes the door. Oana, it is a little drafty in here now that there's a hole in the roof.
Well,
I'm still probably a little bit wet.
Yeah.
I'll tell Alana when she summons the courage to look at me again, but early morning we're heading out. We'll have venison before we go, and don't mind the carcasses on the outside of the estate.
Human carcasses?
No.
Okay, that's fine.
Is that why you smell so bad?
You're fun to talk. But we went for a hunt, thank you very much, and to get warmed up for tomorrow. And now that we smell the part of the forest and look it, it'll be harder to find us.
I'll let you know that I smell like he sniffs the armpits and thinks it's like pastry.
Right.
Sweating it already.
See,
Well,
next time, if I'm ever parted from my guns again, you're the one looking after them.
Who?
Sneak, the trustworthy one in the party.
His name is Sneak.
How did that happen?
Wait, is it trustworthy or competent? Which,
Both. I
would
find
say
incompetent
reliable.
D&D characters don't stay alive very long.
So Taryn settles down in the middle of the room. All the guns on her lap, her arms over them, and goes into a trance. Like she's snuggling them like you would like a teddy bear. And goes into a trance.
So anyways, you all managed to eventually find sleep, Oana. Give me a con save.
Constitution.
Okay. You managed not to contract the cold from being inside of a very wet room when it's very cold when you're very wet. To be fair, you're not used to cold environments and how to survive, but you're at least tough. So, you don't get
I'm
a
also
cold.
intelligent enough to leave the room if I'm getting like frostbite or something.
That's fair. As you leave the room, somebody else walks up here and goes, were you looking for something? Did you? Why were you in my room?
Oh, that's your room?
Yeah.
Sorry, I got lost and I leave.
They open the... What the fuck? Jesus Christ. But anyways. Sleepy times. Everyone else, or sorry, Kai and Sneak, you two can sleep your remainder of the night. Taryn, you just need to transfer 4 hours. Oana, you've been doing what you do every night anyway, so you're good.
Yeah, if there's still time in the night, I'm going to peek into rooms and look for a wardrobe.
Roll me a stealth check.
Stealth.
As it would turn out, every single room you peek into, immediately the person who's sleeping looks over at you, or trancing, just opens their eyes and looks at you. You're sneaking through a house full of elves.
Oh, okay. I'll just look at them back for a few seconds, make eye contact, and then slowly close the door.
Oh.
I don't say anything.
However, you do hear behind many of the doors, fucking weirdo. But anyway. Morning rolls around, everybody. bright and early at the butt crack of dawn, all of you are woken up to a very loud slamming down the hallway and on each of the doors. Each door gets and then walk. Kai and Sneak, it's way too fucking early and you're waking up.
That'll be them.
Oh, it's so early in the morning after disturbances.
There's coffee downstairs, I'm sure.
What about pastries? I'm all out.
Somehow
I don't
that's
think you need
comforting.
more.
You went through 12 gold worth of pastries in one day.
That is a year's wages, at least.
For most folk, yeah.
Average person.
Yeah.
Alright, everyone. Best not to keep anyone waiting.
Now, for once, Taryn is by far the dirtiest out of all of you. You see she's covered in dirt, dried snow, dried blood, a little bit of ichor, all of that jazz.
And she's perfectly comfortable in it. Which is kind of a little bit scary too.
No, there's a tub upstairs that isn't that dirty. If you'd like to use it, the room's a little drafty.
I wonder why.
Yeah, crazy how that stuff happens.
Right. No, this is for a purpose. This is to keep my smell hidden from any prey that we might happen across, whether they be human or not.
I
I see.
did not know that humans had such acute senses of smell.
Some do, I'm sure. The gunpowder's fucked with mine beyond saving, I think, but
What strange creatures humans are.
well, that and many keep dogs as pets, and I'm sure they'd pick up on it soon too.
I think, we should do everything we can to stay hidden. The element of surprise is one of our greatest advantages.
Well,
Oh,
there
I don't have resistance to that one.
there's plenty of ways to smell like something from the woods outside, because there are plenty of animals from the woods outside. So, if you don't mind being a little messy for a little bit.
Never bothered me.
So,
Does that mean we have to roll around on these corpses?
If you like.
Yes.
It'll
yes,
help.
it does. But specifically you.
There is a bear that can. There's two bears, in fact.
you hear another
I think
pounding
I'll
on your
just-
door. Come on, we're leaving in 10.
Take my chances.
All right. And tear to open the door. And
Penelope is standing there in full battle garb, leather armor across her, a bow over one shoulder, and a long sword sheathed on her side.
look at you.
And that's what you're wearing?
Fine. She just kind of like closes the door, and she'll go actually and dress in the elven clothing that she had.
Oh, so you're not going to be wearing your studded leather?
Well, the studded leather over that.
Okay, cool. So you're still wearing your stuff. Cool.
Mm-hmm.
Alright.
And unlike Oana, she does not have any compunctions about just changing in front of everyone.
Sure. So, each of you, as you're walking out, are handed a fairly well Actually, medium well cooked steak off of a single plate. They just hand it to you. There's breakfast. Come on.
Yeah, Sneak just starts wolfing it down. Got no issue eating with his hands.
Oh yeah. That's venison. Nice. You guys don't get good deer out on the menagerie. Not very often. It's not hunted that well.
Mostly fish.
Oh yeah, lots of fish, but deer. It's less gummy.
Less gummy, more gamey.
Yeah. So yeah, each of you are handed your little steak for breakfast as you are walking down. You see that there is a total of 5 of these individuals down here, all dressed incredibly similar, but you can tell each outfit is completely different. Certain people have patches of wolf over them, patches of bear, patches of deer, all of which are blended into the natural scenery of the forest fairly well, as all of the pelts are dyed deep browns and shades of green to blend very well. They all look at all of you, and Infina steps forward. Talon, did you not tell them to camouflage, or are they hopeless?
I tried working on the smell first. I don't think that was the right approach.
Oh. Is that lilac? She looks at Kai.
For once.
Lilac and vanilla. Ah. Lots of it. So Sneak, apparently some people do have really good noses.
Yeah, but is this a human?
She's an elf, but
There you go.
yeah.
It's Taryn's mom, so no.
Very well. So, we are all going to be venturing out to some place. What's it called?
The ferry.
We're venturing out to the ferry. This is a location. She looks at the other 4 who nod their heads. Not a creature. And we are looking for a group of people getting off of a ship. By your estimates, about how long should it take us to get to the ferry if we all move at a quick pace?
I will take a look at the map.
Well,
Um,
you are here. The ferry is here.
okay.
Distance is not accurate on this map, unfortunately.
I assumed.
Yeah. Each of the hexes is how far? So 5.5 equals 200 miles. So you're around.
That's a long fucking way.
Well, that's a beeline. That's not even the direct path. You're around 120 miles direct path, and traveling down the mountains and up to that area, close to 210 miles, which means it's a 3-day trek in total.
It's for 3 days.
Moving at our pace or theirs? Taryn, they move a lot faster than your companions do through the forest.
Yes.
Well then, looks like we're going in 2 groups. All of you are going to move at your pace. Taryn, track after us. We will find our way there much more quickly than all of you.
And if you happen to run into Reginald, have him make contact with us, please.
Very well.
I'm sure he'll stick out like a sore thumb.
Very well.
You may be able to identify him by the charred remains of the landscape around him. I've learned that he doesn't quite appreciate the joys of hiking.
He is not familiar with,
Is he destroying our land?
no. I gave him a very stern warning about that such thing.
Good, because if I see him burning down our forest, he dies.
Fair enough. But no, I warned him about such. He is, however, a fire mage, so
Penelope, you're going to be running communication between the two groups. What? No, I was going to be scout. You're running communications. You're the fastest out of all of us by yourself when you don't need to stay stealthy. You still haven't gotten that down yet. I'm sorry, is there a problem, young lady? I mean, you guys keep giving me the crappy jobs. Go show the people to their rooms so they can sleep. Like, come on.
Penelope,
What?
communication is a very important part of this.
Cleaning the dishes is a very important job. Yeah, I got it.
Well, what if I promise you that we'll go on a hunt together after all this?
Whatever, let's just go. She looks very disappointed. She wanted to scout. Very well, Penelope will be running reconnaissance between the two groups. You all will move at your pace, we shall move at ours. And, well, be respectful towards the forest and the mountain. And it shouldn't have any problems with you.
Yes, ma'am.
Good. And they all walk out, and as the three of you, or the four of you walk out, you see they all look at each other and very quickly leap into a tree and leap over a wall and into the forest.
Alrighty then.
Good being home.
Now, as they took a direct line, all of you are going to be forced to walk through the city because, Taryn, you could get over the wall, but aside from Kai, it would be very noisy and destructive for your companions to get over the wall.
On the way out, can I stealthily get some stuff from the carcasses and slap it on the back of Kai without him noting?
Roll me a stealth check, followed by a sleight of hand.
What is she slapping me with?
You have no idea.
Neat.
That stuff, so you don't smell like lilac. I can't believe that she's actually having to, like, dirty up Kai.
Could Kai roll a natural 20 perception?
It's based off of passives. He wasn't actively watching her.
Oh.
But anyways, yeah, a
And
23
no one
stealth
else notices either.
and a 28 sleight of hand. Kai, you think a bird like might have cracked on you? You can't really see it, so you just keep walking.
She's just-
Man.
Walking through town.
So, as you all are walking through town, you do see that there is one home that currently has 2 armed guards out front of it right now, speaking with a older halfling gentleman. He goes, in the middle of the night, I don't know what happened. It broke through my ceiling. I'm not sure. Like, it's just, I am so scared. Like, what happened? I assure you there was no training last night as this happened. There's no training last night. There's no way that this happened last night. It must have been a while ago. Do you have weapons in here, sir? No, I don't have any weapons. I've never worked for any of you. I don't know how to use those things, but I know what it sounds like and I know what I saw.
Poor delirious man, let's go.
You almost scared
Yes,
an old man
poor
into a heart
delirious
attack.
Man, indeed.
Oh well, no.
But anyways,
I mean, who knows? It could have been an acorn.
anyways, you all head out past Whitestone, back up into that forest and thick mountain range in the Alabaster Sierras once again. Now, though, you have proper footwear and clothing on most of you. So it's going to be a little easier for the long-term adventure. However, I still require all of you to give me a survival check to try to navigate through the forest at an efficient rate.
Yeah.
Kai, do you need me to roll for you?
Yes, please. I think that vaccine's finally taking effect.
So, Sneak, you're having difficulty moving through the forest, mostly because there's no solid footing. I mean, like, one of the perks of growing up on the beaches and docks is everywhere you walked was solid. I mean, even walking through sand, it just became solid under your feet. This shit is annoying. Like, you have to watch where you step every single step of the way, and it's so aggravating. Taryn, you're so busy trying to watch the others make sure they don't fuck up that, you know, you're kind of falling out of groove of where you were last night. However, Oana and Kai, both of you are traversing no problem whatsoever. As
Infuriating.
Exactly. So,
It is
I
all
don't know how
about
to
your
experience
element.
walking. Yeah.
so on one day of travel, I need somebody to roll me their D100
It's
because you guys are not you're not stealthing through here. If you stealth, you guys are going to take 6-7 days to get there. Very well.
tables, random tables. Yes, yes, yes.
So, as you're tracking through this area, Taryn, you start picking up, or not Taryn, who's the one with the good passive in this party? Jesus. Oh, I love it. I love it so much. Ugh. Y'all are so bad at it.
Taryn's half deaf, so
Mop.
Well,
Wait, what happened to my cold music? I'm gonna have to do that during break. No, that's a little too upbeat.
That's a bit too happy for the incoming TPK.
oh, Jared, this music's giving me chills.
Yeah, I know. Fuck it. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. There we go. So as you all are traveling... Uh-oh. Kai, you start noticing a few, let's just say interesting things that are occurring in this area. There appears to be some sunken landfills of sorts made completely out of snow that depress downwards, and everybody else seems to be ignoring it fairly well.
Taryn, what are these? Okay, points at them.
I'll take a look at him.
So you go over to one of the little landfills.
Mm-hmm.
Very well. As you mosey on over and look at it, it seems to be a dip that's about 5 feet across in total. And it dips down roughly about 9 or 10 inches. I mean, the reason you didn't see it is because snow is white. Everything's white. Everything.
Mm-hmm.
But it's very clear that this is some type of sunken depth. What would you like to do?
Sunken death. That sounds highly appropriate. I'm gonna brush a little bit of snow off on the corner and see if I can
Okay.
find something that'll give me an idea.
So, you sweep a little bit at the corner. Roll me a perception check.
Oh God. It's not that bad.
Isn't that Kai's passive perception?
Just about. I mean, it seems like maybe this is a pocket of water that resurfaced and then froze over. I mean, you see there's definitely some crystallized ice right at the corner as you sweep over it.
I'm not quite sure what they are, but I'd be careful not to step in it. It does seem to be more icy than everything else.
I'm the one that was avoiding them.
Right.
Right.
Too big.
Anyway, let's go.
You all
I'm only moderately suspicious of what is going on here.
let's go back to the map of Tal'Dorei. Let's bring everybody out here onto the map real quick.
Mm-hmm.
And, you know,
Roll initiative.
yeah. However, you all did long rest, so I don't know why your hit points aren't adjusted yet, but, yeah.
Oh, I may correct that on.
Mine should be correct.
Well, not everybody's is,
Yeah.
that's what I was saying.
Oh,
There we
that's
go.
shit initiative.
Oh, whoops. I forgot to select my token.
I mean, where the hell is my token? Oh, there it is.
Yep, you're all right up there.
Oh, so it's 25 to 14.
Oh, sneak, sneak, sneak. Why do you not have the alert feat?
It doesn't help. You know, case in point, Alana.
There.
Wait, you have the alert feat?
Yeah.
Oh, cool. You're the only one acting normal on initiative. Oh, that's the wrong one.
Oh,
Ignore that one.
cool.
It's 15 owlbears.
So what happened?
I'm about to get to that.
Alright.
I'm so angry I didn't select my token.
So,
Ew, what is that?
it's faster than all of you.
Oh, what? I don't know what that is. It looks fucking cool though.
Thank you, thank you.
Is it it looks like an orchid.
Oh my god.
So,
I want it as a pet.
Oana, you hear a whisper from your patron. Look out! As you immediately turn around spinning, and you notice this large claw is reaching up directly towards Taryn, who's walking away, and just smashes
Oh shit.
right on the back of her.
Guys,
Taryn, does a 22 hit you?
Yes.
You will suffer 12 points of slashing damage as this massive claw slams down directly on top of you, causing you to tumble forward and getting a little bit further away and looking over and up at this large dragon form. It's made mostly out of white scales, but there's blue aspects all around that looks completely frozen over and solidified all around it. Oana,
She's in there, she's like, that's new.
Oana, you're next.
Oh shit. I'm going to cast Greater Invisibility and
On...
Wanna?
myself. And here, let me link it. And I'm going to run away from it.
Brave, so running. Bravely run away.
Where am I in the order?
You're dead last.
Oh, cool. Damn pastries.
There's one more thing. I'm going to, before I cast it, I'm going to, as a bonus action, get my book out and have it hold the concentration for me.
Very well. So you all watch Oana immediately becomes invisible, but you do hear a rustling of pages, and Taryn and Kai, you hear a little and you're not sure where you heard that come from, but something just happened. Something. Alrighty. However, because that was the surprise round, it is now the Wind Dragon's turn yet again. Oana, did you move at all, or did you just stay in the same spot?
No, I was running away.
Okay, then move yourself.
Oh.
We need generalized distances. This map does have actual
Okay.
hexes. Each square is 5 feet, okay?
So 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 times 5 is 20. Okay, I'm going to get this distance away.
Okay.
25 feet.
So, as the creature has moved up here, Taryn, Kai, and Sneak, all three of you look over and up at this and go, well, fuck, I wasn't expecting this. And you notice that its very thin neck expands like that of a croaking frog before quickly shooting back into its own throat, and it exhales this forceful blow of wind at the three of you. I would like all three of you to give me strength saving throws.
Good.
Thank you.
Good,
Roll
good
fine.
stuff. Love it.
Yes, I'm rolling for Kai.
I
Ooh.
might trek into the other room.
Yep, no worries. So, each of you are pushed 25 feet away from the creature.
Even me?
10, sorry, not you. 20,
Okay, I was
5,
like, oh my god,
10,
we need to run.
25. No. And you each are going to suffer 11 points of bludgeoning damage. So what's Kai's maximum? 73. Okay. Minus 11 is... Cool. And... you only... Oh no, the other two are knocked prone. Yeah.
Oh, good.
I'm reading the ability. And as it shot out this croak of forceful air against the three of you, the creature seems to be trying to expand its throat yet again. Oana, your turn.
Well, shit. Okay, I am going to cast on it Hex as my bonus action.
All right, the
And
creature is now
I'm going
hexed.
to give it disadvantage on wisdom checks
Sure.
as its ability score choice.
Yep.
And then I'm going to cast Eldritch Blast.
All right, 23 definitely hits.
Wait, how do you roll damage as well?
You click the word Eldritch Blast in the chat.
Oh, in the chat. Okay. So it's supposed to add my.
You rolled
It's
it.
supposed to add my.
Yeah, just roll Hex again.
Okay. Oh, this is the first time I've done this. Okay.
So
and
11
then it also
poison
is supposed to. It's also supposed to add my charisma modifier because I have agonizing blast.
What's your charisma modifier? 5?
Yes.
Okay. I'll adjust
And
that on your
I
sheet later.
Okay, and I believe I shoot 2 Eldritch Blast at my level.
Yes, you do. So go ahead and shoot a second time. 23 definitely hit.
Okay.
And because of greater invisibility, you don't even get pushed away. Or you don't even show
Oh, yeah.
yourself. You're still invisible.
And it also, greater invisibility gives me advantage on all these attacks.
That is correct. 22 also hits.
So
Actually,
Hex again. What?
actually, it sees you.
It sees
Ah,
me?
It's aware of you. It
It's
has
a-
blind sight.
It's a dragon. They do that.
Oh shit.
Yeah, so you don't have advantage. 12 misses.
Okay, 12 misses.
As you kind of like,
and then
getting hype, and you throw the second one, it looks directly at you and just barks in its direction. There's a forceful blast that confronts and shatters your own Eldritch Blast. You're like, oh fuck, that's looking right at me.
Okay, I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 spaces this way. And that will be my turn.
Okay.
Right.
Sneak! You're prone,
I'm-
and you are currently like 50 feet away from it.
I mean, Terran's already up its ass.
Yup.
If it tries to melee attack me, I'm probably dead anyway. So I might just stay prone and take cover, basically. I'm gonna roll like a few feet to the side to get myself out of wind blast distance from
Okay.
so that it can't hit me and Kai at the same time.
Sure,
like if you
sure.
roll into cover. And then I'm going to blast a
Eldritch Blast.
no. a
You
Vitri-
too?
No, I'm gonna blast a vitriolic sphere, like in an airburst above its head,
Alright, go ahead and do that.
so that I don't hit Terran, of course. Wink.
So that's a dex save?
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
probably not its best. Probably not the
Uh,
best one to use. It's probably pretty good.
oh, it's very quick. As your sphere envelops around its head, it actually swings its body in a quick rotation with the wings and kind of like flutters most of your acid to the side, although some of its wing gets hit with it. It's a very quick creature.
Quick
Sweet. So yeah,
It's a quick quick.
so is that 11? Or
12. We
11.
round up.
Yeah.
12.
12 acid.
Alrighty. It does not feel any type of way about acid. Cool.
Well, I tried.
Oh no, it takes
Um,
damage. It's just not resistant to that. So,
Okay, I'm gonna use my bonus action to use my ring to summon up a Shadow Blade as well.
Taryn, your turn. You're like, cool. I withstood it, and now I'm. Fuck.
I'm the only one here. I'm gonna look at everyone else and be like, I say we run and bonus action disengage.
Okay.
Use my movement and dash.
I don't think we can outrun a winged dragon.
So
Can we
you.
subjugate a wind dragon? Because this would make our travel much easier.
You could ask nicely.
Anybody speak with
Hello.
animals?
And,
Mr.
that
Dragon,
is-
would you like to be lawful good?
that is my turn. She has skedaddled.
Alrighty. Kai, your turn. You are prone, and you are roughly about 45 feet away from it.
I'll get up and can't get close enough to it without using up action or something.
You spend half of your movement to stand up, and I believe your base movement is 45 right now, so we round up to 25. So 25 feet closer, you're 20 feet away. You're going to have to bonus action dash or action dash.
If I use a bonus action, then I'll just teleport. How dark is it?
It's not dark at all. It's broad daylight.
Oh, okay. Well, then I'll bonus action dash, so that's twice my bonus action, and
Whoop. You get right up into its face.
then I'll smack him.
21 absolutely hits. Get your damage in there.
And I'll do a stunning strike.
Poison. Okay, poison. So that'll be 15. You said stunning strike? Let me
Yeah.
con save it. Its con is +7, so 18.
Oh,
18's a success, right?
yeah, I'm sure it is.
Yeah, it is. Your spell save's 14. That's your first attack. You have your second.
Stubborn, he'll hit it again.
Go for it. 21 absolutely hits. If only you stunned it. That would have been a crit. So 8 more points of bludgeoning damage. Anything else?
And he'll try one more time, one more stunning strike.
7 plus 2 is only a 9. It is now stunned. As you swirl up, running through this little forest, holding your bow, scraping across the ground, you just slam up into its jaw, trying to find a softened location, realizing, this is my first dragon fight. Apparently hitting it in the jaw doesn't stun it. Slams right into the throat. This time it's trying to gasp and catch its breath. It is stunned. The wind dragon is stunned, but I still get to roll a d6. Okay. Alana!
Alrighty, take 2. I'm going to cast 2 Eldritch Blast. Actually, before I cast, I'm going to continue to move.
Okay. Further
1, 2,
away.
3, 4, 5, 6. I am at the edge of the map.
Okay.
Damn, Eldritch Blast, that's ridiculous range.
Yeah.
120 feet. And I'm going to
600
cast
if you try.
both of them.
23 hits. 18 also hits.
Okay, damage for this one.
That's
5
10.
plus 5. Oh, I need to roll my hexes.
Yeah, roll 2 hexes, so that's 10 plus 15 is 25. 27, 30. Nice round number, thank you. Makes math easy.
Yeah.
Your blasts just slam into the creature repeatedly, as you continue just like.
Yep, that's my turn.
All right, Sneak, your turn.
Kai could. How close am I to this thing? Kai could probably use a hand.
You are, since you didn't get closer to it, you're still 50 feet away.
Okay.
And still prone.
Yeah, no, that's fine. I'm gonna stand up, and like move towards it. My remaining 20 feet. No, 15 feet.
Yes.
Cast branding smite. I would assume works with Shadowblade, right? Even when thrown.
What's branding smite specifically say?
Says the next time you hit a creature with a weapon attack.
It is a blade. It is a weapon. Yeah.
Okay, sure. So I will branding smite at 2nd level.
So your ring produces this shadowy-looking blade, and then you infuriate it with flames over top. Can we get any edgier here, boys? We need the anime flip.
It's just burning with black fire, like
Amaterasu, and just throw it at them.
Oh yeah, 100%. And it gets yeeted.
What's the range on throwing daggers?
Shadowblade gets a...
It's the same range as the weapon you're throwing, which is a dagger.
Yeah.
So I think it's base
2060?
2060, so you moved 15 feet closer from 50, so you're still at disadvantage. Gets negated out because it is stunned. So straight attack.
Yeah.
You throw the weapon, looking at it, going, "Oh, this is so fucking." It goes over its head. Shit.
It's those forearms.
And then just disappears.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, I'll use a bonus action to bring that back next turn.
Yep.
Kai yells over his shoulder. What is that supposed to do?
It was a distraction. Punch it again.
Taryn, your turn. It
I'm
looks
going to-
very distracted with its throat like.
I am going to use that moment of distraction to shoot it with my pistol with sharpshooter
All right.
at advantage because it's stunned.
Okay. What's the range of your pistol?
I have sharpshooter.
Right, but I need to know the max range.
60 to 40.
Okay, you're fine.
It's a fucking handgun.
I know one of them has pretty shitty range. It's like, like 30, 80. 26 hits, yeah. You get sneak attack and so that's 10, 31 points of damage. The creature's looking incredibly rough.
And then I'm shooting it again at advantage. This time without sneak attack, but still sharpshooter.
Alrighty. Yeah, that hits. You said still sharpshooter?
Yes.
So -5? Because it's not
So,
calculating that
17. Oh, it's not? Okay,
in. Yeah,
so
17 just barely hits.
Okay.
Alright, how do you want to do this?
Right through the throat where it was stunned.
Alright, so as the creature is starting to finally get its breath back, you throw the blade, which causes it to, like, look over and just quick succession fire with your pistol. Right into the throat. You all watch as this deep, strong ember glows and then sifts around inside like there's a little vortex or cyclone moving in its throat as the creature coughs on it and drops to the ground, dead.
Kai ducks. Watch it with that thing.
And since you managed to slay this dragon whose territory you had stumbled into, I believe this is a good opportunity for us all to go on break, everybody. We will be right